Hello and a very warm welcome to the MENA Golf Tour 2014, and this week we are in Al Ain for the season-ending MENA Golf Tour Championship. Like all seasons of the MENA Golf Tour so far, the 2014 finale takes place in a city that boasts one of the most famous peaks in the country, the Jabal Hafith. The road to the top is touted as one of the best uphill drives in the MENA region, and the top provides a stunning aerial view of Al Ain. This season's been a scintillating experience for players and fans alike. With 2 tournaments being decided in playoffs and 6 different winners in 8 tournaments, the competition has been an exciting affair, and the professionals from the region have benefited big time, helping the tour to achieve its desired goal of popularising the sport.
If you look at the number of nationalities playing it, it tells you that this tour is going places. If you look at the number of players for each tournament, we've gone from 68 average of 2011 till 120 now, but 120 with about 10 people not being able to play. They're still, waiting for anyone to drop off. So the numbers are increasing, no doubt about it, and we're seriously considering a Q school for next year.
The Order of Merit for professionals was a 3-horse race. Zane Scotland's victories in Muscat and Al Ain catapulted him into 2nd place. His friend Josh White, who lost to him in a playoff in the penultimate tournament, wasn't far behind, but at the top of the heap ahead of the finale was Luke Joy. The Englishman made a super start to his campaign with 2 victories in 3 tournaments and was eyeing a strong finish.
Obviously I want to win it. I want to win the Order of Merit. It's the first time over here, so it'd be fantastic to win the Order of Merit, but at the same time it's golf. It's anything can happen. Yeah, I want to win it, and that's the goal, to do well and hold my position at the top.
The amateur division has seen some exciting talent displaying their skills. The most impressive has been England's James Allen. The 20-year-old enjoyed a healthy lead at the top, and unless there was a turnaround of monumental proportions, he was on course to earn an Omega Dubai Desert Classic berth and, of course, a place in the Asian Tour's inaugural Dubai Open in December. The Sheikh Maktoum Golf Foundation Award for the Professional Order of Merit is aimed at encouraging golfers hailing from the MENA region. Morocco's Faisal Saghini headed the list. His fellow countryman Ahmed Majan was narrowing the gap. The 22-year-old made history by becoming the first Arab pro to win a MENA Golf Tour tournament when he clinched the Ras Al Khaimah Classic.
Well, obviously means a lot, because it opens a lot of doors to the other kids, to the upcoming amateurs. They say, if Ahmed could do it, why not us? So it's a very, very good thing. I think it's a trigger to the Arab golf.
The Al Ain Equestrian Shooting and Golf Club's course was in top shape for the final stretch of the season. The facility is considered one of the best maintained in the UAE to exercise the sport. But what's the key to success here?
Well, it's a bit like most weeks really, but it's about making lots of birdies, really. But I guess if you really get to the finer points, if you hit it in the fairways, then that gives you more of a chance to get the ball close on the second shots, because you come from a better lie, because the rough's quite thick here at Al Ain. So yeah, so I guess it's probably driving is probably the key, I would say, because then it gets you in position to be able to then do what you need to do after that.
Among the contenders for the Order of Merit race, Josh White had the best day with a 5 under par 66. Spain's Tony Ferrer matched that score to move to tied second. Lee Caulfield smoked 5 successive birdies at the start of his round and finished the day at 8 under par 63. Juan Salcedo had a bogey-free second round, and powered by 5 birdies, he moved to the second spot thanks to a 66. And Tom Buchanan, who shot even par on the opening day, produced a 6 under par 65 to brighten his chances. So that's how the standings shaped up. Lee Caulfield led the way at 9 under par. The Order of Merit leader Luke Joy was 2 shots off the pace, but with just 3 shots between 9 players, it promised to be a fascinating final round. Luke Joy had this putt to put some early pressure on his rivals at the par 4 second, the 350-yard hole. And he was successful, so that moved him to 8 under par. On the third, the par 5, this was Tom Buchanan's second shot. He was carrying the confidence of his second round into round 3. An outstanding effort, ending up just 4 feet from the pin, and that resulted in eagle. This was Josh White's third shot at the same hole. Buchanan wasn't the only one to find the third. A very successful hole indeed. Little chip in for an eagle for White, and that took him to 10 under par. Also on the third, Lee Caulfield had an eagle putt, and that moved him 1 ahead of Josh White. This was Jake Shepherd's second shot at the par 4 fifth. Beautiful touch around the greens, that resulted in a birdie and left him 2 shots behind Lee Caulfield. The 25-year-old Mexican Juan Salcedo, also at the par 4 fifth. This was a birdie putt, he got it. He'd also had a birdie on the third, and that left him 1 shot behind Caulfield. Buchanan, on his home course, had this birdie putt at the dogleg par 5 6th. He really was on fire on the outward 9. That took him to 9 under par. Josh White with his third shot at the 6th, just off the green. Beautiful touch from him. An excellent approach that resulted in a birdie, and that would take him to 11 under par. The 6th was proving to be another par 5 like the third that represented a great chance to pick up a shot or 2. This was Lee Caulfield with a birdie putt, and an outstanding putt it was too, and that left him 1 shot ahead of Josh White. Here was Jake Shepherd with a birdie putt at the par 4 8th. Beautifully weighted putt it was too. It left him 2 behind Caulfield, and the players at the top of the leaderboard were really enjoying conditions. None more so than Lee Caulfield. This birdie putt at the 8th. He was successful, and that increased his lead. Luke Joy on the 9th had an eye not only on the tournament prize but also on the Order of Merit. This was a birdie putt at the par 4, and an excellent putt too took him to 9 under par. Meanwhile, Tom Buchanan was on fire. A birdie putt for him at the 9th. And that took him to an outward half of 31. No wonder he was happy. Josh White on the same hole, 11 under par. But he slipped back to 10 under par. A bogey for him, and another player with tournament and Order of Merit aspirations. Lee Caulfield was on the final hole of his outward 9, just using a putter from off the green. He got that one wrong. It rolled back towards the water just when things were going smoothly for him. He hit rough water, quite literally. That ended up with a double bogey. This was Tom Buchanan's 3rd shot on the par 5 10th. And what a shot it was too. Everything running for Buchanan at this stage, and that resulted in a birdie and took him into the lead by 1 shot. Josh White, meanwhile, was looking to make amends for his dropped shot at the 9th. This was a birdie putt at the 10th. He got it and stepped up the pressure. So this was the leaderboard as we moved towards the climax of the MENA Golf Tour Championship. 3 shots separating the top 6, and the twin aims of title glory and Order of Merit success up for grabs. It meant we were all set for a thrilling climax. Tom Buchanan on the 373-yard 12th birdie putt. Didn't quite read that one. The 34-year-old Scot. He finished 16th in this tournament last year. Here's Lee Caulfield. Back at the 10th. Birdie putt. Oh, that's a beautiful touch. Longest hole on the course. A monster 678 yards. And he moves to 12 under par and in a joint lead now with Buchanan. Here's Luke Joy. A lengthy par putt for him on the 12th. His 2nd shot landed in a bunker. Oh, it was perfectly weighted, but not quite the right line. He's struggling to keep pace and he's falling away from contention. Juan Salcedo now. His 2nd shot at the par 4 11th. Mexican's lived in Texas since he was 17. He's not happy with that shot though. And that's why. Off the green. And a disappointing result. Jake Shepherd now. In some trouble himself. A wayward tee shot. He's playing a provisional ball. The ball was lost. This is his 4th shot at the par 4 12th. He won this tournament in its first year. And he's out the back of the green. That's going to be a really awkward 5th shot for him. And the wheels coming off for Jake Shepherd. Juan Salcedo's par putt now at the 11th. Oh, and he never liked that, did he? He was up off the putt very early. Tension starting to rise with the prize in sight. Salcedo drops to 9 under par. Tom Buchanan now with a birdie putt at the 309-yard par 4 14th. Oh, that's fantastic. The local boy making good. Listen to the applause for him from the gallery. He leads by 1. Jake Shepherd, he's had his troubles on the 12th. Double bogey putt for him now. Oh dear, he certainly didn't like it. It's a scenic hole with a creek at the front of it. Shepherd won't have fond memories. His title charge now appears over. 3 shots dropped at that hole. He slips back to 7 under par. James Allen, the amateur, with a monster birdie putt at the 17th. And he gets it. That sums up his season on the MENA Golf Tour. He's all set for the Dubai Open and the Omega Dubai Desert Classic as the top amateur. Moving to 10 under par. Here's Josh White now from the bunker, right front of the green. His third shot at the par 4 14th, and he splashes out very nicely indeed. That's given him an opportunity for a par. Lee Caulfield now with a par putt of his own. This is on the 12th. Oh, that's very nicely judged, isn't it? He saves par and avoids the nightmares suffered by Jake Shepherd a little earlier on this same hole. Josh White then, we saw him splash out of the bunker a little bit earlier. And that's a really good save, and up and down from Josh White. A crucial par hole to stay on the leader's coattails. So here's how we stand at the moment. Tom Buchanan's just had a bogey at the 15th, the first blot on his copybook in what was previously an outstanding round. He's back level with Lee Caulfield. Tony Ferrer's on the charge after a 66 and a 70 in his first two rounds. And Stephen Dodd is the clubhouse leader along with Peter Stoyanovski. Dodd 63, a bogey-free round with 8 birdies. Here's Lee Caulfield with his second shot at the par 4 14th. He's been a pro since 2012. He actually turned 32 the week before this tournament. Very nice. Substantial amount of backspin. And goodness me, I thought that was going in for a second. Terrific approach. Tom Buchanan out of the bunker at the 17th. And that's by no means dead. Nicely holed by Josh White. Held the pose there for the cameras. And he remains at 11 under. Here's Tom Buchanan's par putt then. Ending up in the bunker off the tee. Oh, and he's missed it. He can't believe it. He must have played this hole hundreds of times. And he really can't understand how that ball has stayed up, but it has. He's still remonstrating with the ball. He pops it in, but that's a dropped shot, and it puts him back to 11 under par. So here's how we stand, and you would say now it's Lee Caulfield's tournament to lose. James Allen sealing the Amateur Order of Merit position, and the joint clubhouse lead with Tony Ferrer. Welshman Stephen Dodd's outstanding round gets him on the leaderboard too. Tom Buchanan then on the 18th, his third shot at the par 5. He needs to get this close for a birdie opportunity to put pressure on Caulfield. Well, that's a long, long way from the hole, isn't it? Jake Shepherd at the 17th. Birdies on 13 and 14 for him after a triple bogey on 12. He's held it together pretty well, but he's out of contention. Oh, that's an excellent tee shot. Against the wind, as you can see from the flag, so it had to be judged. Buchanan then with his birdie putt. What a lengthy one it is too. Up that little rise. And it's by no means dead either. Oh, he'll be so frustrated after that dropped shot on 17. Jake Shepherd's birdie putt at the 17th. Well done, nicely holed, right at the heart of the hole. And that takes him to 10 under par. Lee Caulfield now with a birdie putt at the 16th. And surely this will put him into a comfort zone if he gets it. He's up off the putt early, and he's left it just a fraction short. Josh White now, lost in a playoff last week to Zane Scotland. This for par on the 17th. He gets it. Nicely done. 11 under par. Tom Buchanan then with his par putt. This for a 66. Oh dear. Oh, he's furious. And why not? A 3 putt at the last after dropped shots at 15 and 17. 3 dropped shots in the last 4 holes. He'll finish with a 67. He's furious. Best to avoid Tom Buchanan for a while, I suggest. Lee Caulfield just needs to play smart golf over the next couple of holes, and the title will be his. Right on the edge of the green. That's perfectly safe. No problems there. Problems though for Josh White. This is his 3rd shot at the last. Needs to hold this to join Caulfield on 13 under. Hasn't done so. And so I think that's the end of the news for Josh White, unless Lee Caulfield collapses completely. Here is Caulfield. His birdie putt at the penultimate hole. Oh, goodness me. How has that stayed up? I don't think even he can quite believe it. Beautifully weighted putt. Knocks it in for his par. And unless the wheels come off completely at the 18th, the title looks as though it's going to be his. Josh White. Lengthy birdie opportunity for him at 18. Up that little hump at the front of the green, and that's pretty nicely judged, I think. Lengthy putt, just a fraction short. He shouldn't have too many problems knocking that in for his par. He does so. 68 for Josh White in his final round. Solid enough, but I think he'll probably feel too it's a case of what might have been. Here's Lee Caulfield, his 3rd shot at the final hole. And he's given himself a birdie opportunity, but most importantly of all, he's on the green safely. Caulfield's birdie putt then. He's got plenty of time. And what a great way to finish for Lee Caulfield. A 66 for him, a birdie at the last, 14 under par, rounds of 63, 70 and 66 for 199. 3 shots clear of Josh White. Well done. It's a case of many happy returns for Lee Caulfield. He won this tournament 12 months ago. He did so then with a 3-round total of 202. He's done it now, 3 shots better off. He finishes 4th in the order of merit. That was won by Josh White from Luke Joy and Zane Scotland.
I just tried to do exactly the same as I did the first 2 days. I mean, the first day, obviously played pretty good, and the second day I struggled, but the strategy was the same, so just keep doing what I was doing.
Winning the MENA Golf Tour Championship with scores of 63, 70, 67 from England, defending champion Lee Caulfield. And winning the Sheikh Maktoum Golf Foundation Award for Amateurs in 2014 from Morocco, Mehdi Saisi. And winning the Sheikh Maktoum Golf Foundation Award for Professionals, Faisal Sajid. And our 2014 MENA Golf Tour Amateur Champion, as well as winning a place in the Dubai Open, an invitation for the 2015 Omega Dubai Desert Classic from England, James Allen. and our 2014 MENA Golf Tour champion from England, Joshua White.
Since Morocco, I've been leading the Order of Merit, and I was dwelling on it for that time in the break that we have, and it's been a long time, and to finally be the winner of the Order of Merit is a great relief and also a great achievement.
So that's a wrap on the season-ending MENA Golf Tour Championship, where Lee Caulfield registered his first victory of the season and Josh White was crowned champion of the Order of Merit. Until next time, goodbye.